Hi friends, welcome back to my channel again. So in this video we are going to talk about Salesforce orgs. I mean different types of Salesforce orgs that you can see while working as a Salesforce admin or developer or in the Salesforce ecosystem. So basically if you want to know the different types of Salesforce orgs, you need to start with what is Salesforce org. So in our previous video we have discussed about how to create a trailhead org so that we can use it as a playground and we can practice over there. In the same way, there would be some kind of instances like let's say I'm working as a Salesforce admin in some XYZ company. There would be like multiple sandboxes. Like in my job in real time, we have something called production, where real time sales reps will use it. And next, this is like live. And next we have something called full sandbox. And third, we have something called partial sandbox or partial copy, whatever you feel comfortable. So what exactly in full sandbox does we do is, let's say if we have developed something, or if we added a new feature or created some custom field, or else created a validation rule, or created a flow, we deploy here in the full sandbox before we deploy in the production. And then we will ask stakeholders, can you check it? Or else it is like a testing for the end user, like it is like a UAT, user acceptance testing. And next, partial copy. So partial copy is something we use it for development. So we develop things here. It may be an Apex code, it may be a flow or whatever. And we have, like when you purchase the Salesforce edition, right? Like professional, unlimited or enterprise, you will get some sandbox licenses as well. If I'm not wrong, it would be around 20, but even I'm not sure about the number. So different users can use different developer orgs, developer pro orgs. Based upon their requirement, they can use it. Different developer orgs, developer org pro. So what exactly happens is, let's say this is your graduation certificate. Just assume like that. You will show this whenever you are applying for a job, or whenever you are showing your certificates to someone. And next, full sandbox, it is like a Xerox. You will be having the same data in the production in the full sandbox so that users can test it. And a partial copy is also similar to Xerox of this full sandbox, nothing more, nothing less. But the only difference is production is replica of full sandbox. Full sandbox is replica of production, partial also replica of production. So full sandbox has some big data storage, but partial has, I think, 8 GB, and other organizations have some less data. There would be some limitations when it comes to the data storage and some other functionality related issues. So this is just for our understanding purpose only, nothing more, nothing less. We will talk more about this, and I will show you how you can open the sandbox. Unfortunately, I cannot show you that options because we are using here free trailhead versions, right? Free developer orgs, right? We cannot use it. But in real time, if you are working in a company, you can see that. I will try to navigate you till that point, and let's see how it goes. And let me clean this up. So as I told you, what exactly happens is, let me erase this thing. Okay. So as I told you, what exactly happened is, this is a cycle you need to remember. So this is like real time. This is like your developer thing. developer orgs. So this is a workshop, this is your outlet. Simple, very simple. And what happens is, for every 21 days or else for a week or specific in a specific frequency, we will refresh the sandbox. So we will go to the production, we will search for something called sandbox, and then we will refresh it with the full. It will take minutes, hours or days, depending upon the data that is present in your org. And then in sandbox, what we do is we develop something and we will ask user acceptance testing for the stakeholders, and then we will deploy the changes into production. This is like a cycle. If we need production data, we will refresh it, or we can deploy it using the change sets, and then again we do something in the sandbox, we take confirmation from stakeholders to test in the sandbox, and then we will deploy in the production. And this outlet people will use from the front end, like sales reps, marketing folks, service agents, whoever you call. So this is how this cycle works basically. And as we talked, there are like 4 different types of sandboxes, or orgs. I would say org would be a good word. So a developer org is a free, fully featured Salesforce environment for Salesforce developers and administrators to build, test and experiment with applications and customizations. If you see, we have discussed the same, like we will deploy something, we will customize something, and we will deploy in the sandboxes. And a developer sandbox is a copy of developer org used for testing and development. It is refreshed periodically to ensure data consistency. Example, a development team uses a developer sandbox to test, validate code without impacting the production environment. So we have some real-time data in the production, then we refresh it with the sandbox, then the data would be coming into the sandbox so that we can test it. And next, developer pro sandbox. Developer pro sandboxes are larger than developer sandboxes. So this is a developer sandbox, this is developer pro. It is giving you much more storage, that's it, nothing more, nothing less. The options would be same. And next, production org, this is the real time. And developer hub for managing and distributing managed and unmanaged packages. It is essential for ISV, Indian independent software vendors. So I don't think we came till here, but it is okay. If you want, you can read this and understand this concept, but this is not up to the mark, I would say. So I believe you understand what exactly this production and sandbox are. If not, please do let me know in the comment section. Then try to just understand the logic, cycle of this. This is real-time data, this is clone of data. We will test here, we will deploy to the production. This cycle moves on. And then if you want to refresh the sandbox, there is an option called refresh. Unfortunately, I cannot show you because we are not using the production one right now. So if you see, when you search for setup, home, search for sandbox and click on licenses, or there would be some options to get this menu. So if you see, there are like 25 developer licenses, 1 developer pro, developer pro is not there, partial copy 1 and full sandbox 1. So the thing is, you need to purchase these licenses. This is how it works. So let's say if the production org is like 1000 USD, then full sandbox would be 500 USD if I'm not wrong. And if it is 500 USD, partial copy would be 250 USD. So capacity for full and production would be same. You would be having all the data, but here it should show the license. And next, partial copy, its capacity is 5 GB. You cannot include more than that, and includes almost all the options. And developer pro, individual people can register for developer sandboxes in the organization. That we don't use much, but our developers do. So this is how it works. and I will show you, I will try to navigate you till that point. So the main purpose of full sandbox is we do not want to disturb a production thing. We don't want to disturb production instance. So that is the reason what we does is we test, we deploy in full sandbox only first. So this would be a Salesforce admin question as well, you might get. So make sure you have an eye on it. And here we will go with the quiz. What is Salesforce org? It is a self-contained environment in Salesforce data for customization. It is not a workplace. Workspace would be production org. It is not different one. It is not a Salesforce type report. Which type of org is used for building and testing custom applications and configuration? We cannot test in production org, not in developer hub org, but in a developer org. What is primary use of developer sandbox? Creating and refining customizations. Managing real-time data? No. Distributing custom applications? Distributing custom applications would be developer hub org. Managing real-time customer data would be the production org. A developer would be this one. Why might an organization create multiple production orgs? To confuse their users? No. To save on licensing? No. To manage different business units or regions. What is the role of developer hub org? It is used for packaging and distributing custom applications. It is used by ISV, independent software vendors would be using it. So this is the concept, friends, but as I told you, I will show you where you can find this. So whatever you come across, you just bookmark it so that it would be easy for you. So let me click on hands-on org here. And this was something we have used, but today we will try to use this one. Orgs, save, launch. So this is the best way to open your organizations to practice or to learn something. So I have seen Salesforce is a bit lazy. I mean, it takes more time to load. Just click on here, setup. Just click on setup. So basically, setup is the place where admins and developers live. And front end or production is something you visit. This is your home if you are an admin or developer. So here you need to search for sandbox. We cannot see because this is only free instance, right? You cannot see, but in the production in real time, if a company is using it, you need to search for something called sandboxes here. Then it will show you the option and it will show you the license count like this. You can create one, or else you can refresh a sandbox. All the options would be there. You can see over there. So that is it, friends. That is it for this video. And please do watch my previous videos as well. For 4 days I have created 4 videos. This would be the 5th video for day 5. And in my upcoming videos I would be discussing more on other Salesforce concepts as well. This is like an admin oriented concepts. So please do follow these videos. And if you face any issues, do let me know through the comment section. And that's it, friends. That's it for this video. Please do not forget to like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel. Thank you and have a great day.